charge. Oh my god, they're terrified of me. And if anyone recognises the music right now, I used this for the outro, but it was, I can't remember what it was called. But it's official Far Cry 4 music, so I'm not sure. Hopefully this doesn't get flagged. I really hope it doesn't. I can't remember what weapon they had. Whether Krati or something had. Hey guys! Oh, this is just... Oh, come on. This is just overkill, this is. Is this it? Well, at least she's not that... Oh. Oh, I think the mask just got shattered. Could she just magically use fire? Because that's just cheating. Oh, if this isn't a final boss, I don't know what is. Let's do this. Where is she? Get her. Wait, can I not? That's a fair bit of damage. That is a lot of damage, in fact. Wait, what if I... Batari has called for reinforcements. Defeat them. Oh. So there's just loads of places to run around and basically hide in. So is this a final boss or a walk in the park? Although the only thing is they're not scared of me anymore because I'm not wearing that mask. And that music is still going on in the background. I'll let the animal out of its cage. Is this just going to be like a bow battle? Back and forth? Oh, how is that fair? Fight me. Also, yeah, I'm going to have to change the... set a quick heal. And eat it right now because I have a lot... I have rather low health. What? Oh, come on. Give me a break. I dislike the fact that the final boss is just standing over there and stuff. How do we defeat the... Ow! What was that? No! No! Oh, damn it. I'm down one time. Oh, really? Now she's back up to full... I'm sorry. If anyone watched my Far Cry 4 videos on the Shangri-La adventures, well, recap, I should say. Thank you very... Number one, thank you very much for watching that. Raizizila. Okay, so she's just going to hide. This is a... yeah, as I was saying, though. If anyone remembers that final... Or if you just remember the final fight with the... in the Shangri-La times. Then, if you remember, obviously you had the massive bird, Rakshasa, and you had to try and defeat him. If you remember that. Oh, I can't go through that. Oh, great. Great. Just great. All the spears couldn't kill him. Luckily, I can craft a lot of arrows with one push of the button. Batari, just stop. I'm sorry, but this is a final boss. One that runs and cowers. I am not a fan. Oh, no. No. Oh, I'm still on primitive heal. Why? Why did it reset? There's no way like around the side and up, is there? It's just kind of like you have to face it head on. But this definitely feels like a final boss setup. Well, it is probably the final boss. But the fact that it ends up being this is kind of a bit pathetic. It really is. Just fight me. You coward. Okay, how do I destroy those fireballs then? Do I have to set them on fire? It looks so. Okay, then set on fire. Boop. Set on fire. And there we go. There, now she has no defense. However, her arrow is doing a lot of damage. And why am I still on fire? Get me off fire! Is there anything to get me off fire? Let me eat this. This is really going to help in this fight. Yes! Okay, where is she? I didn't think to use spears, to be honest. Okay, why am I still on fire? I just ate something to put me on fireproof. Or is it a gimmick with this fight that you can't, like, use any fireproof stuff? There we go. Okay. Oh no, I'm out of green leaves. Oh boy. Oh, come on, stop with this. Stop it! Okay, this is just annoying now. Had such an amazing build-up. I then ended up, obviously, nerfed because she took my mask away, which meant everyone isn't scared of me. However, I can see why they did that. What I can't understand is why they put it in a massive arena setup like this, and then they end up having the final boss. Just pathetic. Sorry, this is pathetic. She spawns way too many enemies for my liking. Enough. Just, please, just die. Please, just die. Please, just die. Please. How? And also, I really should be dead right now. How am I not so? Oh! Yes! Oh. Did Tensei's wish and made the Sun Daughter scream. However, I did. Well, an inventive way to go at least, but at least they came up to. Yeah, basically. So okay, here's the logic of that boss. They stay on a ledge where you can't reach them until they get down to about what, a fifth of health, maybe it was, and then they come back. Then they come out, completely expose themselves to any form of attack, and then you can hit them. I'm going to get away without having another one of those, were we? No. Oh, no weird visions this time. We're just going to get up. Oh, we just ended up out here somewhere. Temple of Batari completed. So that's it. Both of them are dead, I guess. Is this the end? Apparently not, because there's no sign of an end at all. So you basically... So, that doesn't make a final... I'm sorry, that feels like a final mission to me. I'm sorry, but that should be the last mission. I'm getting a tiny bit... I'm not getting a bit annoyed by this game, but some of the choices just aren't making any sense to the point where... Well, I'm deducting stuff off it in its review, I'll give it that. So, let's just cut to the final cutscene, shall we? Because I'm not in the mood right now.
Nati haika buasta saila.
Salwa urus. Winja nashman waida. Takar nashman dwayarsh.
Shaja mas warbeti warish. Tibal shayu. Winja yoga.
Takar warbati.
Takar warbati.
Takar uhara. Nu tibrayash swarsta hakwa.
So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That will do it for walkthrough. I'm going to leave you with the ending credits after a quick discussion because I want to talk about the end of this game and I want to talk about the only things that I find... I want to talk about the things that I really like and the things that I don't much like about this game. I'm putting out a full review of this game, but I'm going to do a quick one now. And what I do like... I like the prehistoric setting, and I like the fact that it puts you in a proper wilderness for once, and it doesn't leave you with a million shops and so many chances to refill your ammo, and not feel as though... it makes it feel as though you're always safe, because you just know that there's a shop another way around. There could be a shop just another couple of seconds down the road, but saying that... all the ammo that's used, quote unquote, that's used in this game, you can all just pick up and use again. And the clubs, you never have to drop them. You can always just keep swinging them about. So, while it is kind of in a very similar way, I know you still do feel a bit maybe not as secure, but it is it's a bit better. I think they're heading in the right direction. I quite like the fact you get to tame animals and use them on your side. The predators, obviously. Obviously a bit hard to tame the herbivores. Although maybe they could do that for a future game and kind of like, you don't have to use bait, you just have to walk up to them and then you can tame them. And not having to use the bait and bring them in, or use a different type of bait. And I also... obviously it looks very good. Being a modern game, it's going to look very good. It's just the facts, really. Modern games look very good, for the most part. But I'm going to get on to some of the things now that I don't really like. I don't really like the fact that sometimes the controls can go really fiddly, and they're not very easy to use. I like the grappling points, they're still a bit iffy, they're still a bit off. They still need... sometimes they still get a bit stuck and a bit glitched out. And also, that last boss needs some words. With the all boss fight, that I could pass off as a good boss fight. You had to run around, you were surrounded by many an enemy, and he fought you properly. He put you into corners. He was properly scary. He was massively intimidating. All Battery did was fire arrows at you and then hide in cover. They almost felt a bit like a player. I'm not saying that as a good thing. I'm saying that as a bad thing, because players will normally go so much more on the defensive, but they went on the defensive without any of the agility or the tension that a player would put on you. I'm just a bit disappointed with all that. So kind of after all that happened, and then obviously, I don't know, that final cutscene, I don't know, it was a bit of an anticlimax almost. There were some problems. There were some problems in the game, and the fact that some of the missions towards the end I was getting fed up with as well, because it was just kind of, there were side missions which you, oh yeah, and the missions are all out of place because you can't get that final cutscene which you just saw until you complete well, not every single one, but most of the missions. There's just a couple you can miss out here and there. I'm sorry, but I feel as though a boss fight, especially with the scenario which it was, should be it. That should be the point where you get the final cutscene, and then afterwards, you do the side missions. I don't understand why it was coded in such a way where you had to complete all the missions to bring it all together. Because in Far Cry 4, you could finish the game, and you can still have quests for Longinus and Herc. In this one, you have to do it for all the side characters, and 2 of them don't exactly meet the nicest of ends. I'm gonna... Spoiler alert here, because this one wasn't on camera, but the hunter ended up leaving, and they're spending their time with the animals, and Da kind of... Obviously had a bit of a cough throughout the whole game. Well, throughout all the time he was on screen, and eventually he ends up getting so weak that he asks you to put him down, and that one actually was kind of a bit sad. But I'm still a bit cross, to be honest. I'm still overall a little bit cross at the end, but honestly, it is a good game. It did make me want to go back to it and record it as many times as I wanted. And honestly, while a few things could have been added here and there, this was pretty good. I'll get the full review out, obviously. Honestly, I'm not sure if I need to do a full review, because I think that is probably all I'm going to have to say about it. Maybe I could expand on it a bit more in a full review, but honestly, I think that's all I need to say on this game. So, yeah, if you have watched any episode of Episode 1 to... Ending cutscene? What's the little... That's Ul's kid. Did that kid just tame a cave bear? Well, cliffhanger much? Alright. Colour me curious. I don't know, the main story itself ends on a bit of a... just a bit anticlimactic. Yes, it does. I don't know, kind of like... The main story itself kind of ends up with a bit of anticlimax. That one ends on a cliffhanger that you could expand into a new game. Maybe if you play as him... Ooh, here's an idea. Maybe you actually try and reverse the tides for once, and you played as the bad guy almost. You tried to get revenge on the Wenja. No, I wouldn't mind that. But, yeah then, thank you all very much for watching. It's the end of the Far Cry Primal walkthrough. And, yeah, from me and my Bloodfang here, I'll see you, well, on another game, because this is the end. So I'll see you all then, guys. Goodbye. Bloodfang. Actually, no, that was really nice. Really nice of you to say for the viewers. Anything else you have to say? Okay, then. Let's just... Yeah, I know. The viewers are lovely, aren't they? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, okay. I'll see you all, guys.